Taunts were hurled from this house in a quiet suburb of Detroit to Kathleen's family home right across the street. And believe it or not, Kathleen's family says the whole fight erupted over a misunderstanding about an invitation to a child's birthday party. Kathleen is dying from Huntington's disease.
Nothing upsets me more than somebody who dies before their time. A little girl, Kathleen, has a disease in her brain. Huntington disease is called. And she's dying from it. Her mother died from it. And her grandfather died of it. It's a condition that's hereditary. My prayers go out to her and her family. Her father and her grandmother take care of her, love her. She's 7 years old and she's going to die. As bad as that sounds. Somebody takes it upon themselves to harm her and her mother over the internet. They put a picture of her mother in the arms, her dead mother, in the arms of the Grim Reaper. And they have this adorable child as photoshopped as the skull and crossbones. The woman who did this is named Jennifer Petkov. And she's doing this because of a misunderstanding. And she's taken it upon herself to verbally, on the internet, harm this child. Can't wait for her to die. Jennifer Petkov, you and your husband Scott, I've seen some sick people in my life. I've seen the story of the cat man as they drove by and harassed him. A man who has Tourette's and all sorts of other mental problems, who gets made fun of and has beat himself in the eye where now he's blind. I've seen young people, beautiful young people, die under very ugly circumstances, and I say to God time and again, why is it not me that's dying instead of these people? I've done a lot of things in my life that I'm proud of, and I've done a lot of things in my life that I'm not proud of. But the thing is, I've always stood my ground, defended what I know was right, and apologized for what I did wrong, because I knew what I did was wrong. And I've tried to make myself a better person. But you, Jennifer Petkov, and your husband Scott, are the most evil people I've ever heard of. To take it upon yourselves to destroy this beautiful child. Times like this, well, what can you do? She's had her children taken away from her. She's been forced to move out of the neighborhood. And she's beginning probation. Not good enough. Because she moved back and then she started it all over again. This Jennifer Petkov is an evil woman who should never be allowed to see the light of day again because of the way she treats this beautiful child on the internet. Harassment charges should be filed. Stalking. Disturbing the peace. Numerous crimes that she's committed. And she's walking away from it. I've given myself the moniker the Archangel of Justice. I may not be an angel, I admit that. But I stand for justice because I've had a lot of injustices done to me. But I made a vow to myself when I became a motivational speaker that I would no longer stand by and do nothing while justice was not being served. To this little girl and her family, my prayers, my love, my support, my undying wish that you wouldn't have to go through this is to you. My love all the way up here in Newfoundland is to you. This is not me being funny. This is not me being Mr. Ha-ha right now. This is deadly serious. And to Jennifer and Scott Petkov, my wish for you is that you never, ever find happiness in your life for the evils that you've done. Your story is all over the world now. And you may laugh and feel proud of the things that you've done. But the world knows you now. And you're going to find out that your Hollywood status, as you call it, is going to come at a very heavy price. Because the world knows your name, the world knows your face, and you are now on everybody's shit list. To this little girl, I pray for you every day. But to Jennifer and Scott Petkov, I hope you rot behind bars for what you've done. And that I don't mean harm on anybody. But you deserve every bit of injustice. Justice needs to be done with these two. To the American court system, to the police, to the people who watch this video, my sincere prayer is that these two be locked up and face the justice system the way they should. Give this little girl something more to smile about before she goes to heaven and sees her mommy again. I'm Travis Walsh, and that's the way it is.